What it do, what it is, my fellow fitness peeps. Coach Clay here, and on today's episode of Just the Tip of the Day, we're going to be talking about that sweet, sweet nectar of the gods, the liquid gold, the drink that's responsible for getting half the world out of bed in the morning. You guys know what I'm talking about. Tequila. I'm just joking, it's caffeine. So whether or not you're a coffee drinker, there's no denying the impact that this little bean has on our lives. So get ready to have some fun, get ready to listen to some facts, get ready to laugh, and let's dive deep into the pros and cons of caffeine in the morning and throughout the day. A few pros of caffeine consumption in the morning. Caffeine is like a magic wand that turns us from a sleepy sloth into a morning superhero. It can also help us avoid awkward conversations with our boss by improving mental alertness and cognitive performance. A cup of joe in the morning can get things moving. Just like the Energizer Bunny, coffee keeps us going and going and going and going. All right.
My nigga.
Quick fun fact, did you know that caffeine is the most commonly used psychoactive drug in the world? And plus, it's legal. You can get it in almost every corner in the world, and it's cheaper than a movie ticket. Well, if you go to Starbucks, it's like $20, but I digress on that. Anyways, cons of caffeine in the morning. If you have too much caffeine, you'll be bouncing off the walls like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. An empty stomach and caffeine is a recipe for indigestion disaster, just like trying to eat a pizza while doing a cartwheel. Don't do that. If not careful, caffeine can be addictive, and suddenly quitting could lead us to withdrawal symptoms like mood swings, irritability, and insomnia. Quitting caffeine is like breaking up with your best friend, and it's hard, and you'll miss them. I miss you guys.
One for me, and one for my homies.
Now, let's take a look at the pros and cons of caffeine throughout the day. Caffeine can make us feel like we've just won the lottery, energized, happy, and focused and ready to go. It can help us stay young at heart by reducing the risk of developing certain diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, just like a fountain youth in a cup. Caffeine can also give us a competitive edge, whether we're at the gym or in a meeting. It's like having your own personal cheerleader, pushing you to do your best. You can do it! Real quick, did you know that in medieval times, coffee was considered so powerful that it was used as currency? And even some people even believed that it had magical powers, just like a magic bean, but with caffeine. Cons of caffeine throughout the day. If you have too much caffeine, you'll be up all night counting sheep, but not falling asleep. It's like trying to sleep in a room full of crying babies that haven't eaten in 3 whole hours, and they hungry. That's my boy John. Caffeine can make you more anxious than a squirrel on caffeine. It's like having a constant voice in your head telling you to do everything at once. I have that voice in my head constantly without caffeine. Now, insert random fun fact here. The world's largest coffee producer is Brazil, producing enough coffee to give every person on the planet a cup of joe a day. Isn't that cool? So, there you have it, folks. Caffeine can be a double-edged sword, but as long as you enjoy it in moderation, it can be a great tool for boosting your fitness and wellness. And remember, coffee isn't just a drink, guys. It's a lifestyle. Like always, stay pleasant, stay present, stay positive. Peace. I'm enjoying one more drink. Oh yeah, that's so good.